Hello and welcome to Spirit of HRRL, a series that brings you stories from the heart of HPCL Rajasthan Refinery Limited, our jewel in the desert at Pachpadra, Barmer. This 9 million metric ton refinery cum petrochemical complex stands as a symbol of energizing excellence and is helping shape India's energy landscape. Joining us today is a leader whose career truly reflects precision, reliability, and an unwavering commitment to excellence. With decades of experience at HPCL, he began his journey as an officer trainee in maintenance at Vizag Refinery. And today, he leads as the General Manager of Maintenance at HPCL Rajasthan Refinery Limited. Please welcome Mr. Rajendran V, a professional who ensures that every system here runs seamlessly, like clockwork. Hello, sir, and welcome to this episode. Sir, we are so happy to have you here.
Thank you, Suresh. I am here for you.
Thank you so much, sir. Sir, talking about this refinery, this mega structure, built in 4,000 acres of land, 48 kilometers of boundary wall. You have seen this barren land transformed to such a mega structure, such a mega refinery, and I believe this is the largest petrochemical complex that we are building up here.
Yes, correct.
So, how do you feel about being a part of this large refinery?
Being a part of this particular refinery, I am really overwhelmed in my journey in various uh, role as well as positions that I have held. I have not seen such a massive refinery myself. And looking into this aspect, how a barren land transformed into this mega structure, it is always some kind of admiration of the people who put in their blood and sweat to bring up to this kind of level. It is
Mhm.
a culmination of a vision, commitment, as well as the grit.
Mhm.
What all the people displayed, not only the people, all the stakeholders, HPCL, Rajasthan government, government of India, contractors, workers, right around the people who are living, everybody has contributed into this. And the shared vision of the entire team, that is what culminated into this level of complexity. If you look at this is a refinery with a Nelson complexity index of 17, which is one of
Okay.
the highest.
Mhm.
So to bring such a complex refinery in this remote place where the resources are rare and the skill set was limited, which is amazing. So I really admire the team who envisaged it and who gone through it, and I am part of this. I am living through it.
Wow. So talking about this, the scale of this refinery, there are so many workers, so many officers who are working here. You as a team, how do you define your role in the coming up of this refinery? And we can see that this refinery is soon going to commission.
This place, being a grassroots refinery, the HPCL, we had experience of running the projects in the brownfield.
Mhm.
Here it is a grassroots refinery and it's a remote place. If you go through this place over a period of, let us say, 3 4 days or 1 week, touch each and every corner of this place, no, I remember that song, Mile
Mhm.
Sur Mera Tumhara.
Ha, ha, ha.
You can find
Yeah.
people from all walks of life,
Mhm.
different culture, different geography, different
Mhm.
language. So it is a different art, I could
Mhm.
say, art rather than a science to manage the large team. You
Correct.
need to be aware of their sensitivities. You need to be aware of their cultures, their language, and also they expect, even though this is a shared goal, shared vision, each
Mhm.
team has got their own expectation. You look at commissioning team and
Mhm.
the project team. Project team goal is to complete.
Correct.
Commission team goal is to commission.
Mhm.
But the management has got the challenge to meet both the expectations of the team and also achieve the common vision. So, as a leader of managing a large team, my challenge is always to meet both the expectations and
Mhm.
as well as to achieve the common goal. So,
Okay.
rather than directing them to do this, making them aware of the common goals, requirement, the criticality of the this project to the all stakeholders, and the
Mhm.
importance to the national at large. That gives a major motivation to the team. So once they are on to that, then
Mhm.
it is automatic. My job is done. So that is
Correct.
why I try to manage.
Correct. Correct. To manage synergy between all the different stakeholders, all the
Yeah, yeah.
different workers, people coming up from a different background.
Yes,
So it needs more than just technical skills. It
yes.
needs it needs your leadership skills
Yes.
to manage all those people. And you rightly said you're doing that, and you have been a part of this journey for quite a long period of time now. So on that note, you have worked in Vizag Refinery before, and you have handled maintenance there. So coming from the Vizag Refinery and coming to this location, how would that transition treated you?
Maintenance, no, I remember there is a old person who
Mhm.
initial days when we're discussing about maintenance, one anecdote he told, maintenance is nothing if you don't do it.
Correct.
And it is everything if you do it. So
Right.
what I learned from that is maintenance is everything. Like
Mm.
if you talk about profitability, cost leadership, safety, reliability, and availability, all are part of maintenance. If you
Mm.
do a proper maintenance, the companies, all the requirements are taken care. So my journey in Vizag Refinery in various positions in maintenance, execution, planning, projects, no, that
Mm.
helped me to achieve that kind of clarity in maintenance. Here, what we are doing is, see, this place was rare with skills, but currently
Mm.
it is not. There are people putting investment to bring the skill set here. So rather, before me coming, even our earlier team, our executive director, petrochemical, Mr. Gun sir, they also
Mhm.
contributed a lot into this maintenance framework.
Okay.
So we have built a, very large maintenance workshop, and maintenance along with inspection, the tools acquisition, the technology required to do the monitoring, technology and the machines required for doing the machining and repair at site, because
Mm.
this facility has got a little disadvantage in terms of proximity to any large
Correct.
scale industrial
Mhm.
establishment. So if you need very quick turnaround, we need in-house capability.
Okay.
So acquisition of talent, acquisition of assets,
Mhm.
acquisition of technology. Along with that, we are also part of the projects and commissioning team while doing the, I would say, there are certain things like format checks at that point of time, maintenance team involves. Doing MRT, mechanical run test, our
Okay.
team is involved.
Okay.
Doing IBR inspection, our team is involved.
Okay.
So during the pre-commissioning activities, maintenance team involved.
Mm.
So this involvement with the commissioning and project team helps maintenance to develop the know-how about the equipment, as well as the familiarity with the equipment, so
Okay.
which gives a
Mm.
lot of clip to the entire team to gear up
Okay.
for the future maintenance task.
Okay. So as you already mentioned that there are few critical activities when we talk about maintenance, and being this place pretty distant from normal city,
Yes, yes,
and
yes, yes,
rather far distant from the basic resources.
yes,
So when you talk about maintenance and safety, it goes hand in hand.
yes.
So how do we ensure nil incident when working maintenance and looking at the safety parameters as well?
The maintenance and safety goes hand in hand along with the operations, discipline. Operation team is experienced here, as well as the entire team. If you see the management team, starting from our CEO sir, Kamalagar sir, CFO, and again sir, and also Mr. Udit Nandi, they are also having tons of experience. And also the entire maintenance as well as operation team, they are also having huge experience, and they have faced innumerable challenges. So this helps to also us to make SOPs, standard operating procedures.
Okay.
Now,
Mm.
each and every section of the maintenance, for example, electrical, instrumentation, rotary, mechanical, inspection, they have made standard operating procedures. Some are rolled out, some are on the verge of rolling out.
Okay.
So, these operating procedures for each critical equipment, each critical asset, each critical activity, which takes care of the safety as well as the reliability.
Okay.
When an equipment is handed over to maintenance, and when it is handed back to operations after completing the maintenance, what all checks to be carried out, what all features to be ensured before going back to the operations team, so those are taken care during the checklist.
Okay.
As well as we are imparting training, critical training, for example, how to change a seal, and how to carry out periodic maintenances, how to do electrical outages. So these are also part of the OEM training, as
Okay.
well as some additional training which we have taken up. So these two, along with the skill set available, which will ensure the safety as well as the reliability of the plant. And
Okay.
it is a Herculean task, considering the vastness of the refinery and
Mhm.
petrochemical complex. but it is going on a phased manner.
Hmm.
So we are onto that.
So let us talk about some weather conditions over here. We can pretty much see here we are in the month of November, and even in at this time point of hour, we can see that temperature,
Yes.
in daytime crossing 30s and 32s, and it's pretty humid. It's pretty scratchy heat.
Hmm.
So I mean, right in the month of June, July, at the peak summers, how do you manage to keep your team fired up to work on those extreme weather conditions?
Actually, this place is a really challenging place because of the harsh weather. But what I observed, the people here are soft, but they are resilient. They
Correct.
are really hard in terms of grit and resilience. So they have the methodology of how to handle this weather. For
Mhm.
us, it was really difficult. If you see last year weather, 52 almost it touched, and we had
Correct. More than
really
50, yes.
we had really tough time. But what I observed, many of our team members they go to the field carrying 2-3 bottles,
Water bottles.
water bottles, and
Mhm.
the sachets of ORS. The most important thing for all people is the shared common goal. That makes them more motivated than anything else.
Mhm.
But the SOPs developed along with the local team to have periodic water breaks, periodic rest, quick breaks. So those kind of things helps them to not to fall to the weather at summer. But the other side is this, from November to March, the
Mhm.
best weather. You see, morning it is chill, so productivity of the workers are high. You
Mhm.
can carry out the task longer than what you expect. Other side, probably in the month of April, May, June, we have little heat
Peak, yes,
problem.
peak summer,
But
yes. Mhm.
this particular year, this year had been nice. We had a good rain, so we
Mhm.
didn't have that problem. But the goal of achieving this refinery commissioning at the earliest is the most motivating thing
Mhm.
to overcome the weather.
Correct, sir. I mean, the grit and the passion with which the workers are doing, in fact, the leaders are doing. I mean, we can totally see that in few years, this refinery has taken up this shape. I
Yes.
mean, once a dream has now, it's coming a reality, and pretty soon we are going to commission, we are going to have this facility running. It's so good to see
Yes.
that how this entire team is working all together.
For me, coming from God's own country to this country of kings, it has
Correct.
been quite
Quite different,
different, quite
yes.
different. When I drove down from the Jodhpur, that blue city, to this sleepy place, Pachpatra, you could find a different perspective. In our place, you cannot see more than 500 meters to 1 kilometer due to trees, houses, hills, and
Correct.
mountains. But here you can see the horizon. So it's 5 kilometers, 10 kilometers, 20 kilometers. It
Mhm.
is open. But this place, after taking this vision and
Mm.
this dream and this commitment forward, with the grit of kings and blessing of the God, we
Mm.
are changing the horizon.
Correct, correct.
We are rewriting the skyline. So
Yes,
that is the difference. You might have seen
correctly said.
yesterday, day for yesterday,
Yes, sir.
going to the place. Skyline
Mhm.
has been changed.
Correct.
So
Mm.
that is the beauty of this dream, and that is the beauty of the commitment for the entire stakeholder to this country.
Well, continuing to this, how do you think that this refinery is going to change the landscape of Indian energy sector?
I have seen here in this place. This place has changed. The people's livelihoods have been changed. People's life has been touched, and they've been changed forever. And more important, there is a vibe. The vibe surrounding HRRL. That
Yes,
itself is good.
yes.
So
Mm.
this place, economically, socially, has definitely has gone up. It's going to go up, and this coming up with a lot of potential and investment coming into petrochemical sector is definitely going to improve the overall energy security of India. This refinery, once this is in product running with full capacity of petrochemical, you will be able to fulfill major chunk of the petrochemical requirement of the country,
Okay.
which will be a very good flip side for the overall economic growth.
Okay. So you were officer trainee once.
Yes.
You had joined as an officer trainee. You worked in Vizag Refinery. Then you came up to this level, a leadership role. So I mean, one piece of simple advice to the budding engineers who would want to someday join this, mega structure.
Over a period of time, I have followed 2 3 simple things in my life and working professional life. One is you own up, focus, and drive. There is nothing you can't achieve if you own up and focus on that and drive. Sometimes you have to drive yourself, sometimes you have to drive your team. So that if you practice, I don't think anything that we cannot achieve. That is the one thing I felt it is important. Second thing I felt is the devil is in details. Okay. So if I can motivate and unleash one devil through this, I am done.
You
Okay.
have, sir. You
Yeah,
have
yeah.
already motivated
Yeah.
with your precision, with your dreams, with your passion.
Yeah.
You have already,
Yeah.
given
And
a much stronger message to the, coming engineers.
And last, not but the least,
Hmm.
take work seriously, but do not take yourself too serious. I would like to tell one thing. See, the younger current team, current younger generation, they reflect the society. They are dynamic, they are aspiring, and they are mobile, literally and figuratively.
Correct.
So it is the management challenge as well as alignment to ensure meet these three aspects. If you are able to meet their aspiration, give them guidance to take up certain roles where they can prosper, and also meet their mobility needs, and please ensure that their dynamic nature taken care by providing different kind of responsibility.
Yes.
Definitely they will do wonders, and I'm sure about that.
Thank you so much, sir. We can say it, without any hesitance that without every machine which is running, there's a human soul
Yes.
which keeps it thriving.
Yes, yes.
So, sir, the message is pretty loud and clear. Thank you so much for doing this, sir. Thank you, sir, for sharing such valuable insights. It's truly inspiring to hear how precision, discipline, and teamwork come together to keep HRRL running strong. Your journey is a powerful reminder that behind every machine and every system stands the human spirit, determined, dedicated, and unstoppable. Thank you once again for joining us and sharing your enriching experience. And to our listeners, thank you for being a part of this conversation. And stay tuned for more such inspiring stories. Until next time, Namaskar and Jai Hind.